Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majestic back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your weather update here on your January the 7th, 2026. Well, as expected, we have more sunshine out there for this afternoon. No complaints there as the unusually warm and mild weather continues. But as the old saying goes, all good things must come to an end, and it will by the time we get to this weekend. We're also tracking some showers, some thunderstorms, maybe a severe weather threat with this next storm system. And boy, when the winter weather comes back next week, it looks like it may be sticking around here for a little while. Now, if you're new here to the channel and you live anywhere here across North Georgia, it'd be an honor and privilege to be one of your weather sources. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future weather updates just like this. All right, let's go ahead and take a live look there in Dahlonega this afternoon. Not looking too bad. Sunshine, a few clouds out there. Fog is still kind of lingering a little bit. You can see it there on the horizon, and there might still be some patchy fog around again for tonight as well. Look at Lake Chattooga, also looking very nice out there with abundant sunshine as well. But those lake levels, boy, they could sure use some water. And we were hoping to get some, but it doesn't look like we're going to get quite as much as I was hoping we would get. And there's a reason for that, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Now, the radar is clear for the moment, but expected to get a little more active as we go into Thursday and Friday, especially in areas that come across northwest Georgia. Probably got the best chance of getting some decent rains, at least so far. So looking at your satellite picture again for today, looking pretty good here across the southeast. Can't really complain here. We got some sunshine, some clouds out there, but not bad, but still very warm, very mild for this time of year. I mean, you see the temperatures pop there up into the 70s and 60s across the south in early January, just unheard of as we got high pressure and a very stagnant one at that. So again, wouldn't be surprised to get some more fog again overnight as you go toward tomorrow morning, as the winds are still expected to remain light. Now, as we go into this upcoming Friday and Saturday, that's when we'll have to watch for some active severe weather. This will be mostly in Alabama and Tennessee, but you do notice a little bit here up across northwest Georgia getting in here as well. This would probably go in toward your Saturday morning with a potential squall line that likely will start to weaken as it approaches the state of Georgia. Though that's the way it's looking right now. And there's a reason for that, and we're going to show you the model date on this. This is the latest NAM model here. And as we go, it has the timestamp there up on top. You kind of see the rain and storms coming at us here. And then as it comes on in, there's some ridging going on back here to the west. So what's happening is you got this ridging coming in here like this. And as that storm systems bump into this, it is weakening them, okay? So it's causing some problems there. So as they go forward, you see the squall line, hey, looking pretty decent coming across northwest Georgia, and then it just loses its kick. And again, that's the end of the run there. So not showing a ton of rain with this. So most of the heavy rain stayed back over here across Alabama and Tennessee. It's a little bit of northwest Georgia, but not a whole lot here across North Georgia. It looks like generally between maybe an inch, a half inch to an inch. We'll take what we can get, but a lot of Georgia's going to miss out on this thing. Not going to get a lot of rain, unfortunately, out of this. So looking at your full forecast here as we go ahead and look at the forecast maps. Watch that timestamp there on top as we kind of go through the days of the week here. As we go into your Thursday, looking pretty good. You got that weak front off to the south, but really not a player there. But the big storm system coming out of the west, you're seeing all the showers and storms behind that. And we're going to see significantly colder temperatures that are going to be riding down into this thing. So very cold air going to be coming on in behind this front. And that's going to set up for temperatures getting back to where they're supposed to be for this time of year. So by the time we go into Saturday, we got a little rain there left in the morning with some thunderstorms. And then Sunday, we're clearing on out. So although it looks like it's going to be a bit breezy because you see all those lines of equal pressure, we call them isobars. And when you see them kind of stacked up like that, that means it's going to be a bit windy as well on your Sunday. All right, so looking at your Monday next week, going into Monday next week, we're kind of clear. High pressure and control. Monday morning will be pretty cold. It begins to moderate a little bit Tuesday and Wednesday, but we'll get another cold shot the way it looks like going to Thursday and Friday, the end of next week. So looks like we're in store for a pattern that's going to be more conducive for cold weather. And if for you snow lovers out there, I will say that this pattern we're heading toward is what you want to see if we could time some moisture out of this. The only inhibiting factor is the fact that La Nina continues to be a player, and we don't have a lot of subtropical moisture that's been active so far this winter. All right, so here's our forecast here for Gainesville. Looking very spring-like once again, 66-47, a little bit cooler. Slight northeast wedge here with that weak front that's kind of moved on in here. And overnight lows here generally in the 40s to even around 50 in Rome. So again, well above where they're supposed to be. Again, wouldn't be surprised to see some fog again come tomorrow morning. Afternoon highs, 60s again, a little bit cooler in the northeast zones, but temperatures well above the normal high of 52 for this time of year. And looking at your daytime highs here across the southeast, everybody looking quite mild here with a lot of 70s out there. 78 in Jackson, 71 in Birmingham and Nashville, 63 in Asheville, and 73 down in Savannah. Next 7 days, here we go. Okay, we got some late storms on Friday. Probably our overnight storms there on into Saturday morning. Should be ending by the afternoon. And then look at Sunday and Monday, back to reality here. And below freezing on Monday and Tuesday morning. We do moderate a little bit on Wednesday, but I'm anticipating another cold shot toward the end of next week. So we're not going to see a big warm up back to what we're seeing right now. In fact, I don't see anything like that in the cards here for the next couple of weeks unless the pattern does another change again. But right now the pattern's heading toward a much colder position, and the track of the polar vortex, which may be a player here, and I'm talking about the main polar vortex itself, not just a chunk of it, may have a say on what our weather looks like toward the end of January. So please stay tuned. All right, that's y'all's update for now. Appreciate it, you guys. Again, if you're not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button as we're trying to grow this channel organically, one subscriber at a time. No bots here. All right, you guys take it easy because stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.